Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome back to Bonk update today. So Bonk is popping down and it is ready for correction and it's ready to move to the downside. In my opinion, things are looking a little bit bad, and we're still open up for private. And by the way, for those who do not know what private is, the thing is that if you just scroll a little bit lower, I've actually leave this Discord, which is going to expire very soon. It just expires automatically. I don't want it to expire at all, but it just expires, right? So if you click on Discord, you're going to be taken on Discord, and in Discord you can message me here and say, hey, just like these two direct messages, people messaging and saying, hey, we're interested to join the private. So if you do join here and you message me right over here, we're going to do things. So even today on the private, I've actually mentioned one thing that stock market is looking quite bearish. Even a 5% move from it could impact crypto. Bitcoin looks to drop. Ethereum looks like it will have 13% drop. So stock market is bearish a little bit. On the patterns of stock market are getting a little bit bearish. It seems like there's a huge trap in the stock market that is about to happen, and it actually may cause crypto to correct a little bit to the downside. So right now, we have our answers, and it does look like it is time to talk about the answers that I did find out for Bonk. And for me personally, I think that the correction has just begun. I say do not start to buy at all. Okay, do not start to buy. It's not a buying time for Bonk, not at all. And for some reason, I think we're making in a flag here. It almost looks like a bear flag has been printed out. And if this bear flag actually plays out, we're going to go from top to bottom, and we could actually see a technical target of 2554 coming up. At least I think we are on a technical journey to go down another 21%. So if you do end up looking at Bonk moving to 3819, then it's going to invalidate everything. Now remember when we talked about the weekly 3 white soldier, right? So even if you go to 2554, and I've actually spoken about the whole scenario in like 2 days ago, that you have 3 white soldiers and normally you're followed with the red candle and then a doji here in the middle. So this week we probably might see 2554. Next week we might see a plus here, for a reversal, and then the third week, the following week after the next one, we might actually see Bonk again moving back up to 4100. And that's where I used to say yesterday that I do not know how exactly you're going to go back up to 4100. Either you go to 2554, then go back up, or just move up from here. And it does look like the plan is to actually just go down to 2554 and eventually start to climb back up again, because that is going to be a huge discount. That's going to be like almost a 37% discount. So it could offer an amazing entry again before we do not kick off and we start to move back up. That can actually be further 56%. So do make sure you're following the channel, turn on the bells, because the story is not over. Just because you're having correction doesn't really mean we cannot go back up high. And in order for us not to ever go back up to 4069 again, we really have to take the lowest part of the 3 white soldiers, which is going to be 1478, which is very far, and I don't actually personally I don't see it happening anytime soon. And by the way, you do have a lot of support coming up at 2500 department. So this can actually be an amazing opportunity especially for those who missed the train. I think they can actually trade it a little bit lower here and get the glory out in the future. So do make sure you're taking profits along the way and trade safe. And that's all for the video. I'm going to see you in the next one. Love.